My name is Soren. I use they, them pronouns, and I am mainly in the print media department, though I came to school for Viscom. So I'm really drawn to the natural world. I think just like out of just like an interest in things, I think that there is so much that we can learn like as humans interacting with like the non-human, and that's what a lot of my work is about, is our relationship with wildlife, especially in like an urban environment when it can be a little harder to connect to wildlife, and we feel that we have that kind of like disconnect. It's really important to me that I like make tools, like educational tools, but also like illustrations, books, stuff like that, that makes those kinds of like information more accessible to people in learning about wildlife, especially about like pollinators and sort of animals and organisms that we live amongst. Because insects are such a intricate and essential part of like the world. It's an intricate part of how we like live. But also the fact that there's not a lot of information about them, I think, because people see them and they're just like, oh, you know, it's just a bug.
So ceramics is a big department, and we all kind of like focus on different kind of stuffs. The thing that is here, and some of them are wall throwing, and some of them are hand building, and others are ceramics 3D print. A lot of people come here like to see the ceramics 3D printing works.
I actually like model it in Blender, like the software, and then like I use clay to print it out. The machine will like follow the Blender. So for this one, it's also my works. I hand build the sculpture. And I just like, I really like the creatures and some like fungi and mushrooms and some grass creatures. So I just put on the skeleton sculpture and kind of make a decoration on it.
So it's like a lot of steps. It's hard to count like how much of the time that we're spending on each piece, but we do it like a week because like each firing takes either like 1 day or 2 days. Yeah, it fires to like a really high temperature, and it has to get the time to cool down, and we have to do like the next piece.
Yeah, I'm Matthew Michelonis, and I'm in the painting and drawing department, but I've been switching over to the printmaking department. So I'm really inspired by folk art, and specifically Lithuanian folk art, and so I try to implement it into my paintings and my prints, and print is a great way to do that. I've been doing a lot of block printing, carving into linoleum, and experimenting with stamps and reduction prints, and using a lot of pattern in that, and then also integrating pattern into my paintings a lot. I grew up around a lot of Lithuanian folk art in my household, and so I draw a lot of inspiration from Lithuanian traditional paper cut art, where they cut out designs into paper, and it's really intricate. I'm also really interested in margučiai, which are Lithuanian Easter eggs. And it's very, very similar to stenka from Ukrainian culture, where you're like using the wax to create designs on the egg.
My name is Tingren Lin. I'm an undergrad student here at SAIC. I mainly do painting, ceramic, and object design. In front of me, it's this pinch cups. They're called 3-feet eggshell dinnerware. So like I make it really thin and then have the eggshell vibe. So it's made of stoneware, clay. The outside, it's a kind of glaze called iron wood ash glaze. I'm definitely like highly inspired by nature and then how that's doing with us, the human, like something organic, and then we make that into dinnerware, and so we can use it, and that's like really beautiful. These are oil paint, this U-Pole paper. The concept is water. I think about like how where is water, like it's not just in the river and the ocean, it's like in our blood, in our bone. When you think about that in a larger dimension, also like very tiny dimension, it's like water is a portal to a different universe.
My name is Isabel Brandley. I am in the fibers department, but my emphasis is art in the environment, and I'm a sophomore. All my fabric is secondhand. They're bed sheets or just like fabric scraps that I collect from other artists as well. I also do relief printmaking on top of them. I'm from the Midwest, and I'm always thinking about like soft, cozy, homey, really just like country vibes. I don't know how else to explain it.
I think it's a quite good way for people from outside or from inside of the school to look other people's work and learn from it. And it's a very good opportunity for young artists to try to sell them works and to get some feedback from the society or the other artists.
Y'all, I'm tired. My face hurts from smiling, but I am having a good time. And it's really an experience that I'm excited to be a part of.
The art sale is not like a gallery that people tend to buy like a low volume stuff instead of like a high price. That was the most thing that we have been sell.
I was really anxious at the beginning, but it's really evened out. It's a chill crowd. It's still really busy, but it's not overwhelming. I've been selling really well, so that's also really nice.
So this art fair is like, it's so cool because it's not only our people from like the public coming in, but like other artists and stuff from this school too, artists, faculty, people that we can like connect with, and sort of, it's like a good networking opportunity, but it's also just a really nice way to get to know people, especially people from like different departments that we like don't ordinarily interact with. Like I've met a lot of people from like sculpture, from like painting and drawing, which I don't really interact with those departments, so it's really cool to kind of like meet people and just be kind of brought together with a common interest.